We just solved all our problems by helping this old woman. Is it pizza pockets? No, you're just like my Thomas, always so impatient. Good things take time, you know. They're worth the wait. Salad? Hush, it's good for your digestion. You'll get your stew afterwards. Wow. Appetizer. Status seducer, I guess. Hey, you know what? I spat on myself. She's our home now. So you guys had to join me. It's nice to have young company for a change. Oh, it's no trouble at all. We don't want to sound too desperate. It's my pleasure, really. I appreciate the kindness, Cindy Lou Woo. To Thomas, it'll work. Kind of lonely living alone these days. This is the solution. This is how we do it. But considering I'm eating out of a microwave most nights, this is a real treat. That roommate of yours cook very often? What was her name? Robert, wasn't it? He remembers. Oh, we'd eat out more often than not. What'd I say? You're both pretty busy, you know. He's fine with living in the bathroom. You know what, Queen? Just because I can sleep on anything doesn't mean that... You know what? Wow. Oh god, Dora, no. This should not be giving you good ideas. You know, I understand. Life can get pretty hectic nowadays. I'm sure it does move a lot faster than when I was your age. Jesus fucking Christ, Queen. How long has it been since I saw each other? I remember she was so polite. Melanie. Sugar baby do great, yes. Nearly every morning as she was heading out the door for her morning jog. It's funny the things you miss about a person can often be what you take for granted. The cruel parts that you never know you're doing it at the time, but such is life, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Do we miss her a lot, or do we want to change the subject? Do we want to try to get back with our ex, or are we like, nah, she out? This is the future the liberals want. I really do miss her quite a lot. It's been about a year since we last saw each other, and I still don't feel the same. Kia! Is that how you feel? You're so close to someone, their absence can be hard to deal with. I won't lie to you. The sadness you feel now may never go away. My god. I don't cook, I don't clean. How do you think I got this ring? Wow. These are addictive. Look at that, I was though. We also have an opportunity to mend the rift. Oh, I don't know about that. That's changed a great deal for both of us since we parted ways. Robert's not even in the city anymore, I don't think. She seems she wanted to get as far away from me as possible. A decision like that can only be made in an instant, though. Just to say what it really means. For all you know, Robert could be regretting leaving just as much as you do. I'm not so sure that's true. We're getting backstory here. It ended rather rough. Things between us ended rather roughly. There's a reason we don't talk. A lot of feelings were hurt, possibly past repair. Be that as it may, you're not a mind reader, Cindy Lou Woo. A good friendship like the one you had doesn't die so easily. Actions can be amended and feelings can be healed. The only thing that truly divides people is time apart. You can't be so sure you know what's going on in someone else's heart unless you ask them yourself. I suppose you're right about the time apart dividing us. I'm not even sure if it's the same person anymore if she's the same person anymore, to be honest. But look at how much I've changed in the last year. I can't imagine Robert stayed the same. Oh, you changed less than you think, Cindy Lou Woo. Call me a nosy neighbor, but I've watched you come and go in this building for a long time. Not for a long while now. Tell me, what do you think is so different about you today versus a year ago? You wanna know how I've changed since Robert left? My work, my lifestyle, I haven't changed because all I do is I get up, I eat Hot Pockets, and I, you know, push off my rent. Bitchable people. IKEA. Lifestyles change, you think? I mean, no change. This is the life of someone we the hoe. She the hoe. That's 2 votes for hoe and that's 2 votes for lifestyle. 3, I think, because you don't purposely live like that. The only time you live like that is when you're down and out and you're depressed, and I know from experience. You don't get up every day and just microwave 3 Hot Pockets for the day, okay? That is... yeah. Excuse you? I feel attacked, Queen! She's too busy going. No time for cleaning when she's addicted to Hot Pockets. You can't... God damn. I'm thinking, I mean, she's a writer, right? No, she did back when she was Robert either, just got a hoe. Oh my god. Fine. I haven't changed. Honestly, I guess I haven't changed. I'm still working hopelessly on the same project and getting nowhere. That's what happened. She got the advance for the book deal, but hasn't produced an actual book. So living like I'm a college freshman. You hit the nail on the head. I've done nothing with my life since Robert left. Being the same person you were a year ago doesn't have to be a bad thing unless you think it is. Don't forget, that's who Robert was friends with in the first place. That could really hurt too, yeah. Thanks to you now. You know what? Wow. Wow, Kia. Wow, both of you. How dare you? Unacceptable. So, hey! I'm waiting for that. Okay, you know what? Fuck, I'll write it tonight. I'll get on it tonight. You know what? Fuck. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Oh yeah, you can't see it's not on display capture. I forgot. I have 10 pages written. Okay, how about that? That's I do not have I don't. Good God. Anyway, yeah, but it's also who she left. Main course. So how are you enjoying the stew? It's fantastic. That fresh lamb really adds a lot of flavor. Guys! Thank you, but I can't take all of the credit, though. I'll talk over one appetizer. Yeah, right, Dory? Yeah. We all missed something. Apparently I don't, though. Like, look at this. Like, I don't. They're pecs. It's muscle. I can't take my shirt off because I'll get Twitch banned. It's muscles. Look at that. You know what? Thank you, but I can't take all of the credit, though. Oh, boy. They're hidden under the shirt. You mispronounced pricks. I said pecs. I have extras. I work out at work. Anyway, Lord knows I couldn't have done it without you. Whoever's watching this VOD right now, I'm so sorry. Feel free to have as much as you want. I got used to making rather large pots of it. I can't spell FML. Gothic. Every time I'd make it, my Thomas would eat at least 4 bowls just by himself. Okay, that is me. Fuck. I'm Thomas. There were never any leftovers back in those days, I'm afraid. He sounds like quite the character. How'd you meet? Make Hawk self-conscious? No, don't. Stop it. Because I am right now. Those are mosquito. You know, they're not... Yeah, they're not even, it's not even fat. It's muscle and nip. Do you mind me asking how you and Thomas met? It's a funny story, actually. It happened the summer after I finished high school. Did I reconfirm? Stop touching what? Like this? You don't like this? You don't like me? Stop rubbing your nips on. He's gonna make a Oh yeah, yeah. So after finish high school, he's working at a garage near my house, and my father hired him to fix our old jalopy. No. Kia! Whoa, whoa. Damn. Mr. Williger was a looker back in the day. I wasn't working at the time, so when my father asked him to pick up the car for him, I had no choice. I didn't even have a license at the time, so I was terrified the whole day, imagining myself getting it home. Well, that certainly sounds safe. How'd you get away with driving illegally like that? It was a different time back then. We didn't worry about little things like that. I was scared, but that wasn't going to stop me. I hated disappointing my father. So I showed up to the shop, scared out of my wits, and there he was. Covered in grease and sweat. A real man's man, if you know what I mean. Thomas could tell immediately I was clueless and must have asked me if I needed help a dozen times. I was stumbling over myself with how cute he was, so I just kept telling him I'd be fine. I wanted to get home as quickly as possible before I said or did something embarrassing. I was so distracted thinking about him that I crashed straight into a stop sign barely 20 feet away. Holy shit. Wait, what time does this take place in? She's super old. That's like a 1980s car, and it has airbags, and she called it a jalopy. What? 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 That hard living. She's 37 years old. They broke. I love how it's black and white too. That's like, look at that car. Or really rich. Ugh. Thomas, the sweetheart, charged right over to see if I was okay. Hard living. Pick a time. There wasn't a scratch on me, but the car was in pretty rough shape. I was terrified I'd get in trouble with my father. He'd have been so mad to find out what happened. Alabaster don't age. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry we can't be never aging like an Asian or, you know, black don't crack. I'm sorry. She didn't use sunscreen. Sucks, kids, you age fast. Thomas, sensing my dismay, offered to fix it for free and tell my father he needed more time with it to keep me from trouble. His only condition was that I agreed to go to have dinner with him that weekend. I was groomed from that point forward. Of course I said yes, and the rest is history. Queen's right, look at Hawk. Wow! I don't look that old, do I? People say I look young for my age. Nobody's guessed my real age yet. I mean, you guys know I'm 40, but nobody else does. Everyone always guesses I'm like 30. And I'm like, no, I have a child. Oh, how old is the little guy? He's 14. What? 2 more weeks. Wait, do you turn 40 in 2 weeks, Marion? You the fucker, you look young. Yeah, it's not exactly socially acceptable, BG. That's why some people who... Well, not really social... It's not really that often. Shut your mouth, old man. I love this shit. This is a serious game that we're not taking seriously. Come on, people. Love's funny like that, isn't it? Was it the accident that drew us together, or was it our attraction that caused the accident? Sometimes I think these things are just meant to happen, you know? Sounds like you two were made for each other. What was your life like? I'm buttering her up because either I'm going to get more money from her or I'm going to be her new roommate. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, that does make sense, BG. I mean, that's what Gilmore Girls is. She was like 16 when she had her, and then 32 in the show, and 16 again. The old people home now, rip. Oh my god. You're going to get a sugar mom. See home Wi-Fi right now, Queen. Thomas, like... Well, he wasn't perfect, but they were by far the best years of my life. I trade all the ones I had got left for just one more lazy summer afternoon with him. Oh, he fucks. We were young and everything was new to us. All we needed was our love. Start the trend. I know, right? Fuck. I still don't think of myself as an adult. Whenever anyone says I need an adult, I always think of someone else who looks older. And I don't know, maybe I just can't tell age, but I always see people that look really super old and I think that they're like an adult and like a figure of authority, but they're like 32 or some shit like that. I'm like, whoa, hard living, and what the fuck? I don't want to be an adult, though. You're enough for that place. I fear for the worst, honey. If they're poor or hungry, as long as we had each other, we were happier than pigs in mud. It really is, Marion. It really is. Oh, us teen child. I know. We had such grand dreams in our life. We planned to travel the world together, see exotic places as a pair. Oh. Eventually, though, the bills started piling up, and so Thomas started working longer hours to make ends meet. There were times we'd even have debt collectors knocking on our door, and I wasn't sure we'd make it. I thought myself foolish for being so idealistic in our youth. Reality hit us a lot harder than we expected. Where'd I find one now? Oh, my lawn. I resented him working so much, even though I knew it was necessary for us to survive. You are the adult. Good luck video. He'd be frustrated with every mistake I made, fearing how far it'd set us back. The stress of it all would cause us to fight over the most ridiculous things as we scraped by. But the makeup sex was mind-blowing, dearie. Didn't I tell you he had a dick like a donkey? Still, our love was strong enough that our attention always faded once we vented. Melanie! We'd always make up a vow to double down on our efforts to make our dreams together come true. Somebody clip that. We slogged away hoping we'd have a few extra pennies to put away at the end of the month, but we never got that far. As we got older, things got easier, but we were too tired and beat to do anything about it. Having a lawn so funny. No, it wasn't. That wasn't what I thought was so funny. I was laughing at something. Dick like it. I know that's a good otaku. Just give up on your dream like that? We were comfortable and happy together. Eventually we realized that's all we really wanted. It didn't matter whether we were or where we were or what we were doing, just so long as we were together. Besides, it's a little more than it's more than a little impractical just packing up your life to chase a silly idea like that. Sometimes I regret it though, especially when I wonder where we might have been when we started might have been when they started enlisting. When I think about it, it's hard not getting angry at myself for not trying harder. But then, how were we to know? I'm sorry, it's a very painful subject for me. So, Thomas was drafted in the war? Oh, do we ask how he died? Wait, what war? How old are these people? West Texas, perhaps. Apologies if it's a touchy subject, but how did Thomas die? I didn't really like talking about it, but it's a fair question, all things considered. It just makes me very sad to talk about. I'd really rather not. Ooh. Talking helps, or never mind. Is this the future? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the future war. Pry, you a hoe. I know it might be hard, but talking about this stuff helps sometimes. Well, I suppose since you talked about your problems, it's so fair I talk about mine. I guess things started looking up for us the year before we were even concerned with the war. We saw the news broadcasts and heard stories from friends about the troubles, but we never thought we'd be involved at all. Oh, so it's World War II. How fucking old is this? That car does not fit that time period. That car does not belong in like the 30s. Holy shit. But he had a world away. We weren't in danger and we never paid any mind. The whole affair was someone else's problem, and then the letter came. Just a DeLorean, it's okay. Actually, it did look like a DeLorean, didn't it? Oh my god. I'm gonna overthink like crazy on that. It doesn't fit. Did my best to let go of fear of losing him. I assured myself that as a mechanic he'd never see combat. I don't watch movies. Are you gonna fly? Hello? Tap, 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 tap. Hello, McFly! Hello? His letters home, he'd always joked that it was more likely he'd die from boredom than from bullets. I can still remember the faint smell of gasoline that soaked its way into the paper, his awful spelling. Almost every day there'd be a new one for me to read. He must spend as much time holding a pen as he did a wrench. Kia. Like a lot of wives in the town, I blamed the post office at first when the mail stopped showing up. Then days turned into weeks, and we all knew something terrible had happened. By the time the news officially reached our neighborhood of the bombing, we were already grieving. Damn. They didn't even grow old together. They just had like a couple years and she never got her life back on track. No, the way she's setting it up, it sounds like it doesn't sound like Viet. It sounds like World War II. He lost in Vietnam. I was told he died a hero, that he died serving a valiant cause, but I know how he really felt. You may think of soldiers as brave and patriotic souls, but he wasn't a soldier. He was just a mechanic. The way they're talking. Half a world away, what didn't really concern us until it did, sort of thing. That was the U.S.'s stance on World War II. What war, Grandma? He just mechanic who wanted nothing more than to travel the world with the woman he loved. I never fell in love again after losing him. I don't think I could have, even if I wanted to. When you lose someone that really means something to you, it chips away that part of your heart forever. All wars post. Okay, you have a point. Except for Vietnam, where they just kind of inserted themselves into it. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. You don't need to say anything, Cindy Lou Woo. What you need to do is understand. Life doesn't connect us with the perfect person more than once in a life. I know this. Once you know who they are, don't waste your time with them fretting over petty things. If you truly love them, do anything and everything to keep them by your side, or be prepared to lose them forever. There are no do-overs in this life. Once they're gone for good. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Dessert. Let's go back to my room and mess up those pictures, I just love ice cream, don't you? You don't hear me complaining. Grandma does. I've had a really nice time this evening. I'm very happy you decided to come by. Oh, no trouble at all. I'm glad I came too. Still, I want to thank you for spending your time with me tonight, so I have something for you. What's this? These are my husband's baseball cards. He used to collect them when he was a boy. Some of them are quite old. They're probably worth quite a bit of money. I want you to have one of them as a token of my appreciation. You can keep it as a memento, or I'm sure someone will be happy to pay you for it. Ha! I told you! It isn't nothing. Go back to Robert. You can't be serious, can you? Please. I know how much you could use the money right now, and they're not doing me any good. So very much. Are they seriously? It's in the box. I can't even bring myself to look at them anymore. Especially cards from like the 30s. Those are like... People keep stealing them at Target. So don't even make a fuss about it. I just don't treat myself not to get all weepy if I see which one you're taking. I just don't trust myself not to get all weepy if I see which one you're taking. So I want you to pick by the time I return from the washroom. Just close up the box when you're done and we won't say another word about it. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Alright then, I'll be back in a moment. Oh shit. They really are ancient. But they're worth a small fortune for the right collector. I couldn't have such a longer though. She'd never know. She'd never know. Ah. She would never know, though. Also, these time periods do not match up at all. So I don't know. Maybe he did die in the Vietnam War. I don't know. It's very confusing. Take two. Just one. No, don't be mean to the kind of... But These can't be the only cards he has. Leave her one for the more. Fine, I'll be nice. God, I wasn't gonna screw over the old lady. It hasn't gone bad for me. Clutches never have just 3. I know, right? Right? I'm gonna be nice. You took a baseball card. Well, she did invite me to take one. It'd be rude not to, I suppose. I hope I made the right decision. Okay, there were only 3 cards, period. Thanks again for having me over, Mrs. Terwilliger. You're more than welcome. You're such a good kid. Here, take this with you. Some leftovers from dinner to eat later. Leftover stew. Everyone's like you needs to eat. Well, it won't pay my bills, but it's better than eating junk food. Thank you very much. You take care of yourself and have a good night. If it's getting late, so I'm off to bed. All right then, good night. Coward. Now it's nighttime. I'm beat. I should count up my pennies to see if I can get my rent paid. Hold on, 30 to 20. I got a grand total of $89 available to pay rent. Back in my bed. Let's go get a few more bucks. It looks like we'll be sleeping under the stars tonight. Find a comfy street mattress. The real tool bucket. It's full of trash. Stupid landlord. Think you just evict me, huh? Oh, I still have my key. Smarting a smartass. Open sesame. What the? My key's not working. Son of a bitch changed the lock. Okay. We're not going to look at the other one because we know exactly what's going to happen. So it's just an illegal apartment. It is. It has to be. Negotiate. Well, maybe I can negotiate my way in. If somebody buy that card, use your boobs. I mean, hey girl, what's new? Hey Bellinger, I'm beaten heading to bed, wherever that might be this evening. Hey, if you can't get back into your apartment, I'm sure you could always find a dirty mattress somewhere in town. That is, if you can find one. Gas League of the East moved a bunch of the local vagabonds to our side of town. They seem nice enough, but I doubt any of them are likely to share their squatting spot. Yeah, great, thanks. I'll try to negotiate with the card. I do. I have leverage, quote unquote. It's a cake she can't satisfy. Kia. What do you want? I managed to scrape together $76. Do you think me enough so I don't have to sleep on the street tonight? You know what? I'm feeling nice today, so I would totally accept $76. That's great. Thank you so much. I mean, I said I would. There's one small problem. Problem? What's that? I'm also need a $25,000 security deposit to cover the cost of changing the locks. We fucked ourselves over by running. Oh no! What? Are you out of your mind? Look, deadbeat, that's the new deal. You think you're all smart and actually have a choice in life. You think, yeah, I'll just skip town and not pay my rent. Looks like the joke's on you now. Save scum. You can't do this to me. I saved after running, though. I can, and I am. See you around, deadbeat. What just happened? I should just give my key when I had the chance. Oh, we fucked up. Well, here's a mattress. Stay awake. Oh no. So it's the illusion of choice. Video games are a waste of time, you ask me. So maybe this is taking place in the 80s. But still, that nothing makes sense. Yeah, this guy's can't like that. Should be clear up in a day or so. How do I sell the baseball card is what I want to know. Bacon barn? Wow. Popular high school. It's the goth kid. Ah, Dick's Pawn Plus. Yo, welcome to Dubstown, Dick's Pawn Plus. Take a look around. Sell. How much? $75? I should have taken them all. Ugh. Talking about, dude. One over there besides the ATM. Oh, we're save scumming this shit. Yeah. Welcome to Big Lotto. Purchase card. 10 cards. Dispensing scratch cards. You coward. Get everyone evicted. Get an American dream. Watch them never pay out. Okay, we got a winner. But what do we win though? How much do we win? Okay. Insert winner. I spent 50 and oh god. Oh, I got a scratch card. Oh no. Not enough. God damn it. That was a mistake. Welcome to the lottery. I just wanted to see what sort of... Yeah, it's the only time we're going to save scum in this game. I just wanted to see what it would be like. What can we buy here? Sandwich at a pawn shop. Yeah, okay. High definator. See reality in the most stunning picture quality possible. What? Is this drugs? This is drugs. Pixelators. See the world of blocks. What? What the f... That's acid! Beeper. What did that do? That did nothing. Opening pretty soon. Well, looks like we're sleeping on a fucking mattress. Here we go. Just a little bump. What? Ooh, looks like someone left some money for me. You took $20. What? Am I a hooker now? Oh no! See the woo? Is that you? I'm out on the balcony. Oh wait. Well, look who's an early riser this morning. Are you okay? Did you sleep all right? I can remember last time you were up this early. Look up your wrap. Very funny. I sleep better if you didn't make so much noise while you're getting ready. Oh, grumpy pants. I'm sorry. It's not even that early, though. Most people in the world get up before noon. You know, so they can go to work. Ugh, don't start on me already. Your dad already gave me an earful last night. Oh, relax, Cindy Lou Woo. You know, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Dad's just worried about us, that's all. The contract's gonna come soon. Don't stress out. Right, and once it does, we'll be able to move back to Dubstone. Start a new life together. I just hate waiting, that's all. I know, me too. What else can we do, though? No, this is like a flashback. This is not what happened. Just relax. Take it easy. Your time is coming sooner than you think. You're right. I'm ready for this. Everything's gonna work out just fine. One day we'll look back on this and laugh. That's the spirit. Now give me a kiss before you get coffee breath. There's a fresh pot downstairs if you want some. I love you too. What was... Okay, what was the point of that? I don't even know. Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Cindy Lou Woo. Do you know what happened to the sausages I left in here the other day? I can't for the life of me find them anywhere. Oh, no. I ate them. We have to go back. Your kid ate them. Didn't you eat them? Oh, we're gonna blame Robert, who we've named up. We're gonna blame. This is what caused the breakup. This is what caused the breakup. Yeah, I think Robert ate them. Robert should have saved them for me. I can pick something up at the airport, I guess. You give us a call when you land, right? It's a military base, Cindy Lou Woo. I'm pretty sure I won't be allowed to. Besides, I won't be gone too long. It's just like 1770. What's that, Kia? That better not be what I think it is. It's a meme. I know it's a meme, but it's... Oh, God! Yeah, it's that one. It's that one. Jesus Christ. It's fine. No. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was the same number. It is. Besides, I won't be gone too long. Once I figure out what's going on with the scanners and why the EM readings of the poll is so strange lately, I'll be home in no time. Do me a favor and help out Robert. I don't want to thaw out in a messy house. Are you sure you're up for the Antarctic? I'll miss you, Daddy. I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, butter me up. Look, don't worry so much. I want to do this. Gotta show them I'm worth the expense, right? Yeah, the number. Yeah, Taku, yeah. Just keep your head in that book of yours. I really hope that contract you've been waiting on will come back in the end. But come before I get back. Tell me about it. Well, that's my ride. See you when I see you, Cindy Lou Woo. Yes, honey night, yes. Robert, I'm leaving. Come say goodbye. Shit, already? I'm in the bathroom. Hold on a second. I gotta go, Robert. They're waiting on me. Be good. I love you. Dad? Wait, I'm here. He left without saying goodbye? Yeah, the car was gonna leave. Don't worry, Robert. Your dad's a tough son of a bitch. He'll be fine. Yeah, I guess you're right. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh, well, I gotta get to work before I'm late. You be good, my brilliant little writer. You just go and have a good day at work. Wow, what a dad. I love you. Love you too. Hearts. Give me a call if the contract comes, alright? Yeah, for sure. I think Brent's calling one right now. Once the contract arrives. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Right now, okay, so what are we doing around home and the house and stuff? Oh, there's the letter. Is it the contract? What do we have here? Oh. Pizza L'Amore, San Verdano's finest. 20% off all pickup orders. The best deal in town. Rasmus man. San Verdano pizza. This is it. Steal it. Oh, shit, I can't believe the contract's here. Yes, I understand. Yes, I know. Yes, you explained. It's just that we're sort of a team, you know? Two halves of a whole, peas in a pod. You know what I mean, right? It's just really important to me. I understand, Cindy Lou Woo. Sam's your partner, but the facts are the guys upstairs only like your pieces. Times are getting tough, too. You know, business ain't what it used to be. They just don't have the money to spare on both of you. You can't afford to keep everyone you want. Look, take as long as you want to think about it. The deal stands as we sent it. Always will. We'll fund you for the next 6 months so you can finish what you started, then we go to print. You sure you can keep up with that kind of pace? Yeah, don't worry. Great. Then take as long as you want to think about it, and give me a call once those papers are signed. Then, I get the wife off my back and we can go for a celebratory drink. I'm buying. That sounds... swell. I think this is the rift. We say the contract never came, and then things degrade. I want to try and fix Robert and Cindy Lou Wu's relationship. Swell. Alright, I'll wait for your call. Speak to you soon, Cindy Lou Wu. It's everything I ever wanted, right? Shit. Alright, it's not yet. Think about some. Oh. Should I call? Robert. Why is that over? So it came. You're kidding me, right? Finally! Yeah, it's right here in front of me. What's the matter? You don't sound excited. Did they change the payments or something? Not exactly. The deal's still fine. They just didn't want to bring Sam into the picture. Like at all. Oh, right. Sam's the partner. Right. This is still great news. Sure, you don't get everything you want, but this is it. Isn't this what you've been waiting for? So you have to do it without Sam. Big deal. Why can't you just take a minute and realize what an achievement this is? Fuck Sam. I don't even know who Sam is. You're right. I'm sorry. I wanted this for a long time, and now I've got it. Well, it's just a pen stroke away, but you know what I mean. Wait, you didn't sign it immediately? No, I wanted to get your opinion on the whole thing first. I wouldn't hesitate, honestly. It's gonna be so good for you. It's gonna be real good for us. Fuck Sam. I don't even know who Casey is, so fuck them both. Who's Casey? What about Casey? You sure your dad's gonna be alright with you moving out with me? Oh. Trust me, he's got enough on her mind already. Our little hopes, dreams, and troubles barely register on his radar. Yeah, but are you sure everything's gonna be cool if you come to me with dubs down? Yes, of course it's fine. Also, I think this whole Antarctica was just a break from us anyway. Antarctica. We'll be doing him a favor. Let him enjoy a real retirement. It's your choice, though. Whatever you want to do, I support you. I know. I love you too. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to figure it out. I gotta get back to it if I'm ever gonna get out of here. Don't wait for me tonight, alright? We'll find time to talk after you made a decision. Alright, have fun at work. Not likely. I should call Sam. I need to be up front, whoever the fuck he is. What should we do? Ooh. I can't save. I don't even know who Larry is. Like, oh, Larry's the guy. Okay. Sam. Fuck you, Sam. Fuck you, Sam. Oh, sorry, we cannot complete your call. The Microsoft mobile customer you're trying to reach has run out of available credit on their account. Please hang up and try again later. Oh, Sam, I tried to get a hold of you. It was a one-day thing. They said we both had to sign or nothing happened, so... Yeah, fuck Sam. I need this deal. It's the right thing to do. Broke-ass bitch, Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. Now we live Sam's life. And here we are now. Day 2. Oh, that dream felt so real. Oh, it's because I rolled over onto a heroin needle. Far from reality, though. I wonder what she's doing now. I'm gonna start writing in my journal again. I need a journal page. Journal page. Some of all my sins. What? I completed journal pages. Oh. Tabula rasa. Blank pages from my journal. Oh, so you can't actually read it. Okay. At least my mail's here? Maybe my mail's here? Whoa, deadbeat. You're looking more like shit than normal. The curbside not teach you to pay your bills yet? I was here to get my mail and my stuff out of my apartment, then I'm gone. Yeah, right. You still owe me for last month's rent. I'm gonna hold those ratty old clothes and the appliances for a while. I know a guy's willing to pay top dollar for all those pennies you never got around to washing. Ah. He was our partner. Like our business partner for like right. Ugh, that's too gross. Find enough cash to get your key back, your stuff will be waiting for you. Oh, who am I kidding? They'd be like, you paying rent? Don't make me laugh. Yeah, before I forget, I was in there cleaning the place up for the showings. I came across something I think you probably want to hold on to. You know, to remind you of the days before your life turned to absolute shit. Ha ha ha! Good luck, deadbeat. I'm gonna miss that guy. Let's see what's in the mail today. A wedding invitation. Oh no! Join us in San Verdano's historic faith chapel for a night of celebration as we join hands in holy matrimony and say our vows. What the fuck is this, Robert? You're without me not even a year and you already moved on? More than that, you're getting married? Is it the end of the month? Jesus Christ, Robert. No, I can't get angry, I can't get upset. We broke up, she can do whatever she wants. Where the hell would you invite me, though? San Verdano, no less. I love the place, but goddamn, that's cold. Are you testing me? What do you want? Well, at least my check's finally here. I could do with some extra cash right about now. Larry, you received your publisher check. 250? What the hell, Larry? This thing is supposed to be thousands. Something's gone really, really, really wrong here. I need to give Larry a call pronto. I need that money. Without it, there's no way I'll be able to get it to her in time before the wedding. Revenge is a fun game, Centauro. No, it wasn't. Wasn't strong enough. Let's just give Larry a call. Hello? Hello? Larry Hunter speaking. What the hell, Larry? I thought we had a deal. What the fuck happened? Hey, Cindy Lou Wu. I've been expecting your call. 250? Who the hell can live off of that? What happened to the rest of my money, Larry? You know that contract you signed for us that said we would pay you so long as you produced us a book? That little paperback you were supposed to finish drafting ages ago? Is it ringing any bells? Well, the contract states that if the guy upstairs aren't happy with the output, they can pull the plug. I'm guessing they're exercising their rights. Come on, I'm almost done, I promise. Just give me another week. We did that like 20 times already. I hate to say it, kid, but you were a bad pick. I made a mistake, and now my ass is roasting just as much as yours is right now. My ass isn't roasting, it's goddamn freezing. I slept in a fucking alleyway last night, Larry. Shit. I'm sorry to hear that, Cindy Lou Wu. You understand this is business, though, right? We don't just hand out money to every aspiring author who thinks they've got what it takes. We place bets on your potential. The guys upstairs said I made a bad bet and decided that enough was enough. I'm sorry, but even if I wasn't pissed that you put my career in jeopardy with your laziness, there's nothing I can do about it. So what now? What do you mean? We're done. I had to fight to get you to the check you're holding now, said Lou Wu. There's nothing left for you. No, that can't be it. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. I need the money. I need to get to San Verdano. San Verdano? What the hell are you going to do all the way across the country? Think of it, yeah. Robert's getting married. Ah, this is all starting to make sense now. You really miss her, huh? Alright, fine. I'll help you out. I'm a sucker for a good romantic story. But you gotta make this count. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. What's the deal, Larry? Tell me and I'll do it. Get on the next bus out of Dubstone and come meet me in Beaton. I've got an odd job I need somebody to help me take care of. You can stay at my place for a bit if you need to, but you're gonna have to get out of here on your own. To get here on your own. It's on the way to San Verdano, and I know you don't have the money for a flight, so don't even bitch to me about that. What's the catch? That journal of yours, the one you write in every night before you go to bed. At the end of this month, I want it. Whatever's in there, I'm salvaging and turning it into something we can sell, even if I have to type it all out myself. Belinda's going to lose her shit if I lose this job, and you already owe me plenty. This is teenage angst. It's not teenage angst, actually. It's adult angst. Store page. Yeah, pretty much. Fine, that's fair enough, I guess. I'll keep writing it in the journal. You get it at the end of the month. We can do that. Great. Then we've got a deal. Except for one glaring problem, Larry. I don't have any money for a bus ticket. Damn, do I have to do everything for you? Sorry, I didn't mean to lose my temper. I'll make a few calls after you hang up. By the time you finish breakfast, there should be some work for you. Patrick over at the Daily News Times is always on the lookout for decent freelancers, and we go way back, so it's any recommendation I give is golden. Hungerung Ad Agency used to do our marketing, but I've heard through the grapevine they're in a bit of a jam after losing their lead copywriter. I'll set up both meetings for you. Just go whenever you like and do a good job. Don't make me regret this. Don't worry, I won't. See you in a few days. Okay, how much is a bus ticket, though? I may already have that enough money right now. $75. How do I cash the check? I need to go to the bank. Where's the bank? Okay, there's the Daily News Times. More relatable to me. You gotta go to suit. What the f? Pretty pumped. They're supposed to have some really wicked prizes for the games. Where's the bank? Man, that was a rough night. These weirdos from the east side of town got a little too personal last night. Tried roughing me up. Good thing I showed them my patented martial arts style of belly jitsu. Still, I really could go for some coffee right now. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay, where's the bank? It wasn't. It was the Daily Times. I can see the name on the actual door. Dogs wanted. Serious people only. $100 for a stray dog? No! We're not selling the dog. It's an employment center. Child development center. 3 ways to buy. Something, I don't know. How much is a bus ticket? $800? Holy shit, we should have stolen from the old lady. We're selling the dog. Marketing, hospital. You still are cats. Yeah, at least he ain't homeless. I'm sure they'll take real good care of him, right? That's how it works, right? Donate your eggs. I don't know if you can. Bacon barn. Whatever this place is. Krusty Kreme ice cream shop. Wait, where's my check? Advanced check. Screwing love deep. Oh, God. How do we use the check is what I want to know. Maybe I can go to the ATM and it does it as a deposit? Go visit Grandma. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We can see what she's up to. It feels very invasive. Oh my God. My bank card. Ooh, checking balance. $13. Okay, deposit. How do you cash the check? I don't see a bank anywhere. Like, what is this building? If this building is the bank, I swear to God. Is it some sort of accident or something? The police shut down what the police are investigating. Cookie factory. Oh, that looks sketchy as fuck. I'm trying. I don't see one anywhere. Krusty Kreme. This looks like an apartment building. Regal Apartments. And this is the news place. So Western Union. No, right? It's nice. Oh, yeah, you have an appointment. Speak with Patrick. So he'll be expecting me. Oh, you must be Cindy Lou Wu. Please go ahead. Let's look for the big glass doors. So we have less than a month to get to our ex and stop a wedding. Patrick? Yes, Mr. Bubbles. You're very hungry, Mr. Bubbles, aren't you? Sorry, I was in my own little world. I find feeding my fish very relaxing. That's nice, I suppose. I'm here about a freelancing job. A guy named Larry should have called about me. Ah, yes, I was expecting you. Cindy Lou Wu, is it? We need someone to do a story on the press conference happening down at the movie theater. The Sunny Entertainment Company is announcing something big today. Rumor has it they're opening a new theater in town and we need to be on top of it. We need total coverage. Alright, what do I have to do? You have to get down and attend the conference, get all the details from the announcement, and find out what's going on. There should be a chap named Aaron there. He's the public relations director for the company. He'll probably give you a long spiel about the development. I've been in this business long enough to know a huckster when I see one, so don't take his word for everything. You're a reporter, damn it! Get all the facts of the story. Return here and get it filled at once with at any one of the terminals in the main office. We're running in tomorrow's edition. I'll pay you out first thing tomorrow morning after it prints. The gig pays 10 cents per word, so you get $100 for the piece. So what do you say, kid? You want the job?
Sounds great. I'm on the job.
Fantastic. Meet us just down the road at the current Sunny Megaplex. Get down there ASAP before the conference starts. I'm assuming you have some sort of cell phone I can contact you on in case if we have a news emergency, right?
Actually no. I do have this handy-dandy beeper, though, I picked up for cheap online. Just beep me if you need me.
Beep you? Seriously? What year do you think this is, kid?
We have no fucking idea.
Not no longer home. A goddamn beeper? You know, an old-timey newspaper hat that says press on it, too?
That would be great, actually.
I'm kidding. Just give me your damn beeper number and get to the press conference before I change my mind, you crazy Luddite.
So I don't get an old-timey hat, then?
No! Hey, get going, kid. We have deadlines to meet.